Savastano from Print Electronics Now. Dave, you write about the print electronics industry.
I do indeed.
Tell us how you found it evolve over the last few years, the whole sector.
Well, it's really interesting because 10 years ago, everybody was talking about OPV, OLED displays, and now you see very interesting technologies like sensors, wearables, Internet of Things. It's really interesting how the market has changed.
Yeah.
It's really evolved.
Yeah.
As you've noticed too, because you have all the co-located shows.
Yeah. And you have a range of publications around inks and materials as well. So do you think this is a big opportunity for inks and chemical companies?
Absolutely. It's interesting that some of the large players, certainly some chemical comes to mind, DuPont, have strong positions in the field. I saw some people from Toyo here today.
Right.
It's a good market. It's when you look at the possibilities, when you think about the Internet of Things, of Internet of Everything, as this one company puts it, or the trillion sensors. Well, the ink will have to play a role. There has to be something that's conductive.
Yeah.
So it's all very interesting indeed.
So what for you have been some of the highlights of this event?
Yeah, it's always interesting that I don't want to pick one or two out. Then later on I'll be like, gee, I forgot something.
Right, yeah.
But I will say this, that some of the talks have been just really fascinating.
Great, good.
I believe when you hear some of the projects that are being done, sensor side of things, it's very interesting.
Great.
I got to tell you, I do enjoy coming to hear all the interesting things.
Great, thank you. And can you tell us a bit about Print Electronics Now?
Well, as you know, we've been around for I think about 10 years as a website. I remember, in fact, I was talking with somebody before, the first show I went to, IDTechEx, I think it was in a hotel in Phoenix. And then there was one in South San Francisco, right by the airport.
Yes,
right about that?
That's right. Yeah.
And now today, it's like, you've just about taken over this whole hall. So each year it gets bigger, and you find some very interesting co-located projects. In fact, I'll tell you, I was telling somebody before, I thought it was really interesting that you folks have the 3D printing, here, and now you see it connecting with the conductive inks, and they're printing conductive inks. That's just great. So we've been doing this for 10 years as a website. 3 years ago we started doing a twice yearly magazine, and I think we're doing okay at it. It's kind of interesting. I think we were able to get the news.
Yeah, I think it really helps to educate people about what's going on in the print electronics industry.
And as part of Rodman Publishing, which is our company, we have 10 magazines, and we have magazines in label, printing, narrow web, and they do stuff on this, coatings, my other magazine, Ink World. So, to tell you the truth, it's interesting. I look upon it as a Venn diagram. We have pharma magazines, medical products,
right.
Personal packaging, and all these areas have some of this in it. It really could actually become ubiquitous, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when.
Yeah. Dave, thanks very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Cheers.
Thank you.